Ladies and gentlemen, we are live, and today is, of course, a very, very, very special day because it is not just a regular episode of Mando Cast. This is the finale, the final episode of Chapter 16, right? Right? Is it Chapter 16?
Yep. The title is literally called Chapter 16, which is weird.
Is it actually? Let me check.
Oh, wow, that's creative.
Yeah,
Oh,
they just gave up.
Okay.
Like, yeah,
They're like, here you go.
Let's go on.
Finale.
So, the finale is here. We've been waiting for this for quite a while. Supposedly, this is a crazy, crazy finale. That is why I'm giving you guys a heads up. I am not reading chat at all. I've not gone on Twitter, YouTube, any social media all morning.
Me too.
I am avoiding it. My suggestion is I want to do Mando memes, but I'm kind of, I would much rather do it at the end of the episode. That way I can open Twitter and like post a few Mando memes. But it's up to you guys.
We can do it at the end of the episode, but I came prepared, so...
Yeah, I know. Well, listen, two of us came prepared.
I'm not saying you're letting us down, Max, but I'm just saying you're the only one that's not
How
ready,
about we do
so...
two segments of Mando memes? One at the start and one at the end. I think that's a good one.
So in order, because you guys are so prepared, why don't you hit us with the Mando memes jingle?
Dean, you were
on
that, right?
No, I mean, you came prepared, right? I came with more memes.
No, I came with a lot more memes than you did, so...
Nice. Wow, you guys really jumped on that opportunity real quick. Based on that, I think here's what we're going to do. Because I've got another segment as an idea for this.
Oh, my Lord. Season 3 or just
No. For this episode. It's going to be called the
season. Welcome
to the first annual Mandy's, the Mandalorian award show. What do you guys think about that? The Mandy's?
Okay, see you guys.
I don't hate the name.
The Mandy's?
I mean, it depends on the categories.
So you'll find out the categories as we go on. At the end of the season, we will do the Mandy's. Okay?
You couldn't have just given us a heads up before we went live.
That's the whole point. It's a surprise. You know?
I don't know about this one. Mando memes was more than enough.
It will be fine. It will go super duper well.
Normally what normal shows do is like they introduce one new segment, generally like a season. Maybe two, but like not
normally
at the finale.
On the last episode.
Yeah, normally.
But it's the whole season has passed, and so based on that, I think it only makes sense to have like an awards show at the end. Do
you have prepared categories?
Yes.
Oh. Okay.
I mean, let's be honest. There's there's only 33% of this podcast that keeps pitching new ideas, right?
Okay.
And I'm not saying I'm not going to give any obvious indication
with
as
Mando
to
memes this week?
who came up with all of the ideas, but I'm just gonna, just
so we're watching the episode.
Keep it at that.
Into Mando memes into Mandy's. What?
No.
What was the word?
I will run through it at the end of the episode. So before we get to the episode. Final predictions, like we did last week. Do we still all agree that Boba Fett dies?
Boba Fett dies.
Yeah. By the way, just for full transparency, I did see a major spoiler earlier today. I'm not.
Please don't.
I don't know if no, I'm not gonna say.
Okay.
I'm not gonna say it. But I don't know if the spoiler actually was true, or it was just like a clickbait thumbnail for YouTube.
Oh,
but I'm going in with a spoiler in mind.
Dang it.
Just full disclosure right there.
That stinks.
It does stink.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's not true.
So we're going to dive into the episode. I think we'll do the episode, then Mando memes, then the Mandy's. Okay?
At what point are we going to comment on how fabulous my room looks? I went to a lot of effort to put these Christmas lights up and no one's commented on it yet. So is that going to be after the episode as well?
I think it looks fabulous.
I even have lights on my mic arm. Like, come on, fellas. I mean, Merry Christmas, y'all.
I gotta hit you with a. I gotta hit you with a.
Is that a safety hazard
on
though?
that one?
How is that a safety hazard?
Are you gonna have any type of electrical like current interference with the mic?
That is how lights work.
No. I'm saying, would there not be interference with
the LEDs? They don't get hot.
Oh.
Am I
not incandescent?
Is this thing on? Hi.
I'm sorry. This is Mando Meme participants only.
Okay. Well, I guess we're going straight into the episode now. I guess.
Unbelievable.
Right? Okay.
Unfreaking believable. Okay. Let's do this, guys. Cue up your timers. Pause the episode at 000. I will count down 3, 2, 1 at go. I will say 3, 2, 1, go. Then you start the episode. There will be a timer on the screen so that you can sync up along with us. Are you guys both ready?
Ready.
Okay, hold up. Why is my Disney Plus just crashed? Nope. Okay, good. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, baby!
Close enough.
7. 8,
Whoa!
9.
Shout out to Bo-Katan. I guess she's going to be reappearing in this episode. Right? Oh, it's this dude. I forget his name. Does anybody remember him? The gill face guy?
No.
Gill face dude?
I just know him as Gas Guy, right? Like he just releases gas, right? That was that guy? I'm pretty sure that was that guy.
Well, I think his name is Face Fart, no?
Fart face.
You guys watching the same show? I don't.
This is Isaac preparing for the next stream.
That's why we have such different opinions. We're watching different shows. Like,
oh, wait, Max.
There's a highlight reel from my stream.
Oh. That would have been a good Mando.
Yo, Dark Troopers look legit. The problem is we haven't seen them in action. Here we go. Why does he say it means more to me? Weird.
I guess because he doesn't know the species, right?
He knows the. Oh wait.
Wait, no. What species is it? Right?
I think it's like let's not.
I think. Okay. Yeah. By the way, I saw Ghost Robo's opinion, like the tweet he sent out earlier this morning, and it was
a
just,
great tweet.
And all I was thinking was, I was just thinking, oh yeah, Isaac would agree. Isaac and them were literally one of the same person.
Tweet. That was a great tweet.
I was like, I hate this tweet.
Who's this guy? He looks a little bit like the actor for Daredevil, doesn't he? From Netflix?
We've
seen him like 3 times already, Max. Come on.
We've seen him a few times. Yeah.
Really?
I'm pretty sure.
He's the doctor that took.
You're right. You're right. Oh, I'm so boosted.
I know, right?
Do you think those guys have to wear those hats?
No, I think that's a fashion choice.
Oh.
Yeah. I didn't realize how. Wow, I didn't realize how big that ship was actually.
Okay. I think they've entered the building. Well, I like how he has the spear now. Wow, that's actually kind of smart.
Yeah.
No, the fact that Mando went after the doctor because he knows that he needs the doctor, right?
Well, yeah, that.
Oh.
What this guy's doing is smart because now he knows they need him.
Oh, yeah, cold blood.
Oh, so they're using the blood to create clones?
Yeah, but clones of what? Not necessarily like clone troopers, right?
Yeah.
Just clones of Force users to create an army of Force users? That's my guess.
What? Yeah.
Which one? I like it.
We know what time frame it is now.
Wait, if he was on the Death Star, how is he alive?
That's what I was wondering.
Ooh.
The doctor. Oh well.
Okay. So last
That's
episode we got Bill Burr to go rage mode, engage mode, and today it's Cara Dune.
I like that.
I think
By the way,
the
chapter is titled The Rescue. Okay. I guess that's appropriate.
Oh. I thought it was. I thought it was.
By the way,
chapter 6.
We're wrong, Isaac.
I wasn't wrong. I just wasn't right. I'm never wrong.
I'm not sure if that's how that works.
Where are they dropping?
What is this?
Make sure you thank the bus driver before you jump.
You know, I was literally about to make a similar reference as well, and I hate myself for it.
Thanks, Isaac.
The smokestacks instantly reminded me of Fortnite.
Of steamy,
and I hate myself that instantly reminded me of Fortnite.
Yeah.
Why?
You've been playing too much.
I really have.
Two Mandalorians walk into a bar.
Oh, look who it is.
They're here.
I
wonder if they'll know who Boba Fett is. Because I don't think these have ever met. I love how as soon as they mention the child, everyone immediately just turns into like, I will help you regardless of what's standing in between us.
Who's that? That's a new person, right? A new girl
on the
left?
No, she was in the last
She was
one.
there.
That's Sasha Banks.
I don't know. You say that like I'm supposed to know that name. I don't know that name.
She was the one that ate that soup with like the tentacle thing, remember?
All these episodes are so forgettable. Except for the last one, obviously.
None of that this episode, Isaac. None of that.
I like how he's a belly when they show him from the side. He's just like this. Like,
up a bit.
You know what I mean?
Getting old, man.
Oh!
Do we ever get...
Oh!
Yikes.
Oh!
Oh. Yo, she hit him with a DDT. Let's go. Because she's a wrestler.
Oh! That's a cool move.
I love how the whole bar has cleared out. Like everyone's just like, peace, let's get out of here.
So, well, it's a lawless area, right?
I don't like seeing Boba Fett get beat up like that.
Thanks for letting us know.
What? Oh, okay.
What do you mean, okay? That's a valid commentary. I don't like
Yeah, that's fine.
No, it is. What do you mean, okay?
I don't know why. I don't know why. Now that I've noticed it, he just looks so funny because he's just like... Like, look, when they do a profile shot, look. I don't know. I just find it hilarious.
Okay.
Ooh. So, Dean, this has to be then before Clone Wars, right? Or like, where does this tie in? Because didn't you say that she takes over?
Time frame. So no,
okay.
We got a time frame though already. They said this is after 2 Death Stars blew up, so it's past the Clone Wars already. Way past the Clone Wars.
But didn't you say that in the Clone Wars she takes over?
Well, no. Well, like, I mean, there's more that happens. There's plenty more that happens.
Okay.
I didn't say much.
Yeah. Well, we can just discuss it after then. Sorry. Ooh. What now?
I've never heard that word. Bivouacked?
Oh, that's cool. I like how they establish like that these things are so tough, but they also have a weakness. The what now?
What an insult.
Okay.
What a squad they've assembled, eh? 4 Mandalorians.
Wasn't there 3 of them before? Like Bo-Katan, Sasha Banks, and there was another one.
There
no?
was another one, but I think I guess he's doing something else.
Is Boba Fett a Mandalorian? I thought the whole point was he wasn't.
Kind of.
Like they don't treat him as a Mandalorian, but like it depends on the
Yeah, but he doesn't also identify as a Mandalorian because he doesn't follow. Like he only has his own code, right, of the deal, basically.
The armor is just from his dad.
Yeah.
Right. Like that's his mentality from it. That's foreshadowing.
If our prediction is right.
yeah, already foreshadowing.
Because it said, "Don't worry about me."
Whenever they say that, I always worry about them.
Could it be that Boba is done?
Yeah.
Oh, that's smart. They're using the other shuttle as bait.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's supposed to have the doctor on it, right? Whoa.
Very smart. Do either of you know what TIE stands for?
Technical Interceptor.
No, I'm guessing it's an acronym. I thought one of you might have known because you're like Star Wars nerds. So.
I probably did know at one point, but small things like that I don't always remember.
Fair enough.
It's probably tactical.
Good luck, Max.
Whoa. Oh, aren't they going to ram into one another?
Yeah, I think that's the point.
Yeah, but wouldn't they die as well?
I don't think die, but hurt maybe.
Twin ion engine.
Ah.
You know these rebels and like they love crashing stuff, you know? They love crashing into stuff.
A bit of a crash landing.
Not the happy landing.
Well, they didn't actually hit anything, right?
50% of the time works every time. Nice. This almost looks like Vader's about to come out, right? Or Kylo, like with all this smoke.
I was gonna say, like I say, I'm waiting to see if the spoiler I saw is true or not.
Don't even stop.
Don't even bring it up. Yeah.
Don't even bring it up. Like that's gonna make
like
it
because
difference.
you're
Don't even remind me that you know something.
They've activated the Dark Troopers.
Well, you're talking about it, so it's probably like coming up soon, right?
I love that
I
love that the Dark Troopers are activated with a little key and a slider. That's it. That's all it takes. Bada bing, bada boom. Light up eyes.
What else?
Oh, let's go, baby. Who's buying that helmet, guys? Who's getting a hot toy of that?
You are.
No, I'm not.
You're gonna pay for that? It's gonna be like $600 or something.
No, those Hasbro helmets are like $100. I think.
Oh,
maybe less.
Yeah. Oh, for
like
plastic,
$80.
Might as
You know
well go for a real one.
How much cheese you could buy for $100?
Lots.
I'm gonna waste that on that helmet.
Cheese is an interesting.
Gosh, I love this soundtrack. Do 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 do.
Cold meats.
So groceries.
Yeah. Vegetables.
It's a good point, and that seemed a little too.
It's a lot of groceries.
They should be watching their back as well, though, because there's all these like extra side doors. Ooh, let's go. Jetpack power.
See ya.
Later.
I feel bad for the people without jetpacks.
I did say watch your back.
No. Dang, that was epic.
Okay. They're popping off.
I do want to find out how they don't burn their bum cheeks with those jetpacks. Just saying.
There they go.
Well, I mean, they're also wearing armor, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
they've powered up.
That's
not
not
good.
A lot of bum armor.
They've powered up.
They look like they're.
That looks
half,
cool,
so.
actually.
This is a cool scene.
Definitely look pretty neat. I want to see. I want to see them in action so that we see like how strong. It would be kind of funny if they're like super weak. Like they're like, oh yeah, we thought they would do good, but they just get like destroyed. But we'll see. Hopefully they're actually a challenge.
She's a beast. Holy.
She could die as well.
Okay.
No, I think maybe there might be more than one death. She's another potential.
But she's already died once. Like it would be lame if they do another death for the same character.
Died once.
Maybe like she'll join Mando or like whatnot.
Boba Fett's died once, no? Mm-hmm.
Well, we never saw him die. Uh-oh, here we go.
Okay, he definitely died, though.
Here we go. Squad goals right here.
Dang, that looks cool. I like the glossiness of them. It looks cool. I've never seen that droid.
Nah.
I'd love to see like a discussion of the stormtroopers, what they think of the dark troopers. They're like, they're not that good anyway. Like they get really jealous of the fact that they're like the new go-to battalion. Okay, that works.
Well,
just
if you can't
turn
get
your
gun
weapon
to
into a club. There you go.
And they still get beaten.
Yeah.
They ran out of ammo. She ran out of ammo and they still get smacked.
Oh, her gun was jammed.
And it's a lot of them.
She didn't have a gun.
You should have a club.
And that armor did nothing yet again.
Oh no.
Yeah. You're right.
Oh, like they didn't see him.
Oh no.
Are they just gonna open the door? Oh, that's cool.
Oh snap.
Yo.
Okay.
Oh, one escapes. Okay.
Okay.
So they're just gonna show us how powerful they are.
Oh, look at that. It's Beskar armor.
Is that Beskar?
I don't know, but it sure functions the same way.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, now I'm interested.
Yo.
Kill him. Do it.
Do you see? Oh my god, you can see that it's indenting inwards. Well, Max, remember you saying his armor protects him from everything?
Yeah.
Wait. No way.
Why are you laughing?
Why are you? Are you just like
you're going ham?
Enjoying the punch?
Was that not supposed to be a funny scene? I thought that was
I don't
supposed
know.
to be.
The fire?
I mean, he's kind of getting. He's kind of getting his butt kicked right now.
Like that was doing nothing to Mando. He was just punching his helmet.
No, it still hurts him because like his head is still rocking back and forth.
Not if it's a good helmet, it's not.
Thank goodness he has a Beskar spear.
I don't know what helmet just perfectly sits.
Okay,
like,
well,
some kind of
you've never rode a bike.
9,000 IQ by Mando. I mean, also Dark Troopers rip all this setup for that.
No, because they're gonna have they have jetpacks. They're gonna fly. They're gonna come in through a different.
Possible. That's possible.
That's a good point.
We know how broken they are now, so it's like, and they seem to be mass manufacturing them.
But at least we also saw their weakness, like
flame.
No, spear to the neck.
Oh yeah. This is how I feel when I play the Star Wars VR game. I'm just running and shooting.
Almost like every video game ever.
Exactly. But this is in VR, so it's different.
Who?
Oh.
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 Okay.
Disney's getting dark.
Sorry. That was just like, surprise.
I think you're like 1 second ahead of me.
Yeah.
Whoa. Wait, it did?
I didn't want to say anything. Go figure.
So that's kind of a hint at the First Order, right? Because they don't exist yet.
So it's basically they're trying to clone Snoke, right? That's what.
I'm still not convinced about that personally, but that's just, I don't know. There's just something about that I feels off.
Uh-oh. Surprise.
Why are you trusting this guy, man? Why does anyone trust this guy?
Here we go.
Well, we called it. Darksaber versus Spear. Do you think if they hold it in one spot long enough,
it'll
it'll
probably
cut through?
melt, yeah.
Turn them into 2 blades rather than... Ooh.
Yo, this is some of the best hand-to-hand combat they've done.
Yeah, for sure. Ooh.
Ooh, spear's gone. I mean, saber's gone.
Do it.
That's weird. Why did he spare him?
My guess is plot armor, plot armor, plot armor.
Yeah, I'll go with that.
I mean, that went better than I thought it would.
Way better than I thought. I thought he'd lose the first time.
Like,
around.
everything went well. Aside from him being a little bit late to the Dark Trooper chamber, everything has gone well. Almost too well, right?
Yeah, I feel like that we haven't seen the last of them Dark Troopers, surely.
Oh.
They're really going all out with the Darksaber info with this show. I'm happy.
Uh-oh, that's never
Everything
good. Oh,
that
they're
they
back,
said is
Isaac!
accurate.
Isaac, they're back.
Isaac called it.
They're back.
But they're accurate. The information's accurate so far on the Darksabers, so that's good.
They did take their sweet time.
Isaac, they were trying to figure out how to use jetpacks. Or jet boosters.
They were calibrating, bro.
Here we go.
The ship's also moving, you know? True. But also now he's got a Darksaber to use. We're gonna see Mando use.
He's such a good villain. You're just like so annoyed at him. He's just always so snarky.
I hate him.
Yeah, brilliant.
So we'll see if this is Beskar armor, because if Mando can cut right through them, because I assume he'll use. There's no way they don't make Mando use the Darksaber.
Yeah.
That's a missed opportunity if they do that.
So he's gonna wield what? Spear in one hand, Darksaber in the other?
No, I don't think he wields the spear at all. I think he just uses the Darksaber. Like, I think the spear might like fly out of his hand in a fight or something or whatnot.
I think it'd be kind of cool if he had the spear and Darksaber as a little combo.
How would he fight like that though? Because the spear is a two-handed weapon, right? He needs.
He could throw it, charge with the saber, pick it back up.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, because last time it worked out so well when you put him down and went to fight. It worked out so well.
Yeah, but
I mean, you can't really pick him up and fight though.
Well, in this case though, it's like defend the VIP. Like,
although he does have the VIP does have the Force, so if he could use that right
but he's
now,
asleep. He's asleep.
That would be great.
Plus, they also have like a whole squad here now, like
he's asleep. Wake him up.
Uh-oh. Okay, so there's 4. Coming in hot? Oh, never mind. There's more. It looked like 4.
No, that's like 12? Maybe 10, I think.
He should tell him, aim for the neck. That would be pretty good advice to share.
Nah, details. They don't need to know how to defeat them. That's not fair to the robots.
What are they gonna do?
They have like the hands that are gonna like probably
rocket
destroy
punch
the wall. They're probably charging up shots to like destroy the door.
Oh.
Oh no, they're just gonna start punching.
Isn't that gonna take a while?
Depends how strong they are.
The door
Dude,
is
that's
shaking.
a cool shot right there of all of them like that.
He's so smug.
The doors, I feel, is the pounding gonna get faster too? Why are they all using blasters? I feel like a lightsaber is better.
Well, yeah.
That helmet design is awesome.
Pop off a few shots first and then whip out the saber.
They're
okay,
kings
let's
of
go!
tension. Yeah, they're kings of tension in this show.
It's just
sure.
like, oh,
of course.
Wait, what? Who's that?
What's that?
That's an X-wing.
It's X-wing. Yeah.
It's your boys.
Nope.
Is that Luke or Ezra?
Oh, it's a Jedi, I guess, maybe. Oh, it's a Jedi. Well,
Dude.
It's a force-wielding user, but what do we get to see? This is gonna be hype. Do they just stop? Oh, okay.
They're like, we can kick.
Why do they stop?
I don't know. What the heck is happening? There was...
Even that guy's confused. Moff Gideon.
They recognize whomever this is, no?
Who is this? Maybe this person's using the Force to stop them or like control them.
What saber is that?
Who is that? I can't see. I can't see. It's colorless.
Green.
Green.
Is that Luke?
Oh, could be Luke.
It looks like
could be
Luke. It looks
Ezra.
like Luke.
Oh my god.
It could be Luke.
Dude!
Kenobi probably.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness.
This is hype.
Who is it?
Who is it? It's probably like watch it be someone
I think
we don't
it's
know
Luke.
at all.
I think I saw
It
the
does
white
kinda look
beard.
Luke. I think it might be Luke as well.
Dude.
Oh,
He just annihilated the whole platoon.
No way. No way.
Oh!
Oh. Oh, she did.
gun anywhere near him to begin with.
My chat saying it's Jar Jar.
Wait,
He
who's
feels
that?
it.
Oh,
He feels the
I thought the hood
force.
went down.
It looks like a beard, doesn't it?
Other
That
than
doesn't
one scene.
really- I
Other
mean,
than one scene.
It's a
for
green
me.
lightsaber. So that narrows it down.
Oh, this is gonna be an epic scene. Probably.
Okay, here we go.
The green lightsaber is alive in this time period.
So this is
that
probably
really
the
narrows it
Jedi
down.
that he reached out to
Oh,
when he
yeah,
was on the rock
absolutely.
thing.
Absolutely.
There's no
They
way.
really are kings of tension in this show. Though,
There's
this
no
last episode.
way.
I swear.
I know. I
There
just
is
come
no
on, man.
way.
I don't think that's Luke. It's too short.
There's no
Luke is
way.
pretty short.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, never mind. That's not a
that's
beard.
not Luke. Ezra or
Who else used the green saber?
no? Too old to be Ezra. Who is that? Obi? I think it might be Obi-Wan. Just beardless Obi-Wan.
Why would he have a green saber though? Also, isn't
Their
everyone
sabers
dead
can
at this
change
point?
all the time. Their sabers colors.
everyone's
can change
But he
dead
has
all
the
time.
glove. He has the black glove.
Is he? Oh, he might. Oh, yeah, he's
my
dead.
God.
I don't know, man.
He's so insanely powerful. This is insane.
Who is this?
It's gotta be. I mean, look at the saber. What saber is it? Do we recognize?
What if it's,
it has to be Luke?
What if it's Kylo?
Oh yeah. Wait. Ooh. Oh my god. Oh, little baby back with his dad.
Open the doors. Just open them, man.
Open the doors. Oh my god.
I can't. I still can't tell.
Oh my god, I hate this shit.
Oh my god, look at the hell! Look at the saber!
It is Luke!
Holy moly!
It is Luke!
Oh my!
He's the Jedi. I'm gonna cry.
So what does Mando do next season then?
No way.
Unless he doesn't leave Mando.
This is insane.
Wow. I got goosebumps. Aw, come on.
Oh, don't go. He is not touching his helmet right now.
No. We don't need sad music. Don't do the sad music.
Oh, he's taking off his helmet. Because I don't think he's ever seen him without his helmet.
It's time to go.
Oh, it's R2.
Oh no.
Well, I guess he got his scenes that he wanted.
That's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my life.
Oh. I ain't crying. You're crying. I'm doing that thing where you bite the inside of your lip to just be like, I'm not crying.
Yeah. I ain't crying. Wow.
Why are you laughing, Isaac?
Wow. Oh, it's right though. Wow. Oh, if he cries, I'm gonna cry. Don't Mando cry. Wow.
7 minutes of.
Wow.
Oh, okay. So we should watch through the first part of the credits.
Why?
Oh, is there an after scene?
There's like a small little scene. It seems like
credit. Yeah, there's an after credit scene.
About 2 to 3 minutes.
Okay, let's just watch. Let's just watch. Like,
yeah,
let it play.
we can just talk over it. I mean, for now, we have about 2 minutes.
Oh my goodness, dude!
Oh wow!
Wow, what a season finale! That was crazy.
I told you this was gonna be the best season yet, guys, and nobody believed me. Oh, I mean.
So what do we think? Is that the it for Baby Yoda for at least?
Let me open
shows?
chat.
The spoiler I heard was Luke Skywalker's in it. That's what I heard. Turns out that was a true spoiler, which kind of sucks. But I also thought it was a lie anyway. I was like, no way Luke's in it because he'd have to be all CGI.
Yeah, everybody in the chat is telling us make sure you watch the post credits. There's another reveal.
Yeah, keep it rolling.
I got you, chat. Don't worry.
I'm just
I ain't letting these plebs miss that.
It just makes me think so far, like as far as like the context of Star Wars, though, what happens between this and Force Awakens?
Well, that's the point. Well, that's why they announced so many new shows, right? Like, it's just it's crazy to think about how far in advance that they think and like these shows go and how far the planning goes. Like, I know Marvel does that well, of course, but the same thing with like Star Wars too. It's insane. Like, everything is just so like interconnected. Wow. So Grogu has been around training with Luke. And then at one point, I guess Grogu either leaves or whatever happens.
But it is really cool how Luke became a Jedi with the help of Yoda, and now he supposedly, it's like the roles are reversed. Like he's the.
I'm not gonna lie. My favorite part of this show is Mando getting the saber and like them revealing everything about the dark saber, because it's a big plot line that people don't really know much about.
Wait. Where is this? I don't recognize.
Tatooine.
Oh wow, good call, Isaac.
Gamorrean guards.
It's that. What's his name? The guy that works with Jabba.
It looks like he's gained some weight.
Isaac.
Doesn't he look a lot fatter than he was in like Return of the Jedi?
I think so.
Maybe he.
There goes a Gamorrean guard.
Is he turning into like the new Jabba?
Yeah, it looks like it. He's on the throne.
Yeah.
Who's that?
Oh, Sia.
Oh, it's Fennec.
Oh, it's Blue Lady. Did Blue Lady die, or was that a different Blue Lady?
I think it's a different Blue Lady. Oh, that's Boba. Right?
Oh, he's back. He's back, baby.
Boba didn't die. No one died.
This time, it's personal.
Has he ever heard of nail clippers? Oh.
No words. No words necessary.
Well, is he going to sit on the throne?
Probably.
Nah.
Dang, that's going to be a cool shot.
Oh my god.
Okay, that's a baller. That better be an action figure set or a statue right there. Like, look at that. Boom.
Oh Oh my god.
Merchandise.
They always think merchandise.
That was very cool.
That was epic.
The Book of Boba Fett?
Wow.
What is that? Oh!
They announced merchandise in this show?
No,
Dang.
that's going to be a show. I think that's a show.
Oh, that's a show? The Book of Boba Fett?
I think.
I mean, that would be weird to name it the Book of Boba Fett and then make it a show.
Okay,
I think it's a book, right? Yeah, I don't think it's a
chat. Is that merchandise or is that a show or what is it? We'll let chat catch up with us. Holy moly, so much to discuss.
No, it's a show. It's a show.
People are saying it's a new show.
Yeah, it's a show. It's a
new
show.
show.
I'm looking it up.
Yeah.
Wow, why call it Book of Boba? Okay, I mean, like I get it, but
I just don't think they would announce a book in the post-credit scene.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. That would have been weird. That's why I was like, wait a minute,
I thought
what are they doing? Yeah.
Oh wait, people are saying that's actually going to be instead of Mando season 3.
Whoa.
Well, that would actually that would make sense because Mando.
Yeah, where do they go from here?
We're like,
Mando?
wait, he's just gonna be literally like, hey, do this bounty. But if we do Boba, like he, I guess, has like motives.
Is that it for Pedro Pascal?
Maybe
I think so. For now, at least.
Because he commented on all them rumors saying it wasn't really true. So.
Okay. So.
I'll be.
First things first. What the heck was that?
No,
episode?
That can't be that because they already announced that they filmed season 3 of Mando, or at least that they started filming of season 3. So I don't think.
So I guess there will be another one.
I think it's a new show.
Okay. So how do we feel about this one?
10 out of 10, best episode out of the show, in my opinion.
Yeah, people are saying no, season 3 is happening, so this is in addition to season 3.
Yeah, in addition. In addition, yep.
Some people are saying that it might be Mandalorian season 3, the Book of Boba Fett. So it'll be kind of the because technically the show is called Mandalorian.
Well, they say,
so I'm reading it could explore other Mandalorians.
Well, that's what I was thinking they were going to go. But I'm reading here that they say that the Mandalorian season 3 is supposed to return on December 2021 anyways, when they stated. So it does seem like it might be
overlaps.
Yeah. But I think I prefer that more because I don't think I want to see this Mando, because we don't even have his, I guess we do. I guess Din Djarin, right? That's his name? That's his, either way, regardless, this Mando, like, is there really anything that you guys want to see from this Mando? Like, as much as like overarching plot lines, it doesn't really have to do with Mando at all, if you think about it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, true.
Like overarching plot lines, they've introduced like the kid's blood, the Force, like all of this stuff, like Ahsoka.
I mean, who knows? Look, the thing that we thought the show was going to be could be starting in season 3, right? It could start to be more focused on him and him just going on like these different interesting bounties, right? Like where he's like hired for this task or that task, and maybe he overlaps again with some of the characters we've seen before, etc. You know?
Maybe he's hunted down, or not hunted down, but like, I don't know, because they clearly, the one thing they did set up though is that Mandalorian arc with Bo-Katan, right? Because Bo-Katan is going to eventually try to do something to get that Darksaber, because she won't accept it any other way.
That's true. They have to have a.
So
does she in the Clone Wars, since you've watched it, does she have the Darksaber?
It's passed down to whoever is the rightful heir of Mandalore, and so like she was part of that lineage of that. But rightful heir. So at one point she did have it,
and then she lost it to Moff Gideon. Or
it's complicated. She lost it to, if I'm recalling it correctly, Darth Maul at first, but it's been kind of like tossed around all over the place, and eventually it ended up in Moff Gideon's hands from last season, which is what we saw.
Okay.
Because he got it last season. because that was when they revealed it. Remember?
But we never learned where he got it from, right?
Exactly, right? Like I don't think we learned exactly where he got it from, but he had it. That was the season 1 finale reveal.
Got it.
But like, so it's bounced around all over the place. But like, honestly, I've always loved that storyline, and I'm glad that they're continuing it.
So chat wants to see the Mando memes. So let's kick things off with Mando memes. Okay. Let's get that out of the way. We got some Mando memes. So I did get some Mando memes, and I can give people proper shout outs. So I'm gonna post the first 3 that I got, and then you guys can post the ones you got. Okay.
Well, mine are in the chat.
What do you mean by post? Where do we post?
What are we posting?
Okay, post them in the chat, and I'll bring them up for the stream.
I've already posted them.
They're all there.
Okay,
yeah.
Perfect.
We were prepared, like
very prepared.
Long time in advance, Max.
Someone else wasn't prepared. If we're being honest.
First meme submitted to us by Hybrid LT. We're gonna give this one a rank out of 10. Don't forget, guys, this is the last Mando memes until 2021. So let's see. We kick things off with this one right here. What do we think about this one? How do we feel about this one? How do we feel about this meme right here?
We're waiting for it to pop up.
It's up. It's definitely up.
Oh, okay. Well, scratch off one of my memes then.
Okay.
Oh, is that your meme?
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay.
Well, so I love this meme. I think it's great. I think
Ahsoka just kind of goes like,
it's too accurate. It's like, no, I'm good.
Yeah,
no
Ahsoka's
thanks.
not interested.
It's okay.
Okay.
I give it like a 7.5 out of 10.
I give it a 7.
Okay.
It's okay.
I'll give it a 6.5 just to be different.
Oh, okay.
You would.
Next up, this one right here. Submitted by Nuigi, I think is the name. How do we feel about this one?
Oh, I saw this one. Yeah.
How do we feel about this one? Mando memes. Now we'll rank your Mando memes.
I get it. I'm just
5 out of 10.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
think that you needed to have a bit more of a picture of like with a bit more like attitude, because it's just this one doesn't portray the caption as well.
Yeah, I give it a 5 out of 10.
No offense, Luigi, but I give it a 4.
Oh, don't worry, fix that, chat.
Okay. Next up, we have got, this is probably my favorite of the week. So yeah. So this one was, who submitted this one? I don't even remember. This is Ollie Nicholson submitted this one. The boys watching Mando, Blitz, Gamer, and Isaac sleeping with beer.
So funny. I'm drinking beer. I've been drinking beer.
It's legitimately my favorite.
I think this is like a 9 out of 10 for me.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That's accurate.
That one is very good.
Oh,
very, very good.
That's funny.
Okay, hold up. Let me just.
That is funny, actually.
I'm just gonna need to quickly turn that off to grab the other memes. Okay. Oh my goodness, this one. Because it's gonna do screen capture of the. Wait, why can't I save the image preview? Oh, there we go. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so I got one. I got.
Do you know your screen's gone down?
Yeah. Okay. I'm only gonna do. Let's do 3 more. Okay, that way it's not. Over.
I've not any of mine yet. Can we pick like my submission?
Yeah. We will. Okay.
Okay. All right, guys. I'm gonna just go then now, I guess.
Here we go. Okay. So Isaac, I think this is one of yours, I believe. So if you want to talk us through this one.
Okay, I'll tell you. Let me, when it pops up, I'll let you know, because I put 2 in the chat. I'll tell you which.
So this one is at the beginning of Mando cast, and then before it even starts, memes.
I don't even see it yet. Oh.
Oh yeah. That one was from George, who's actually in my chat right now. He gave it to me on Discord. Thank you, George.
I like that one too.
I laughed a lot at that.
That one is good. I'll give it, although it does poke fun at my segment, so I'm gonna give it a salty 6 out of 10.
I'm gonna give it a 7.5 out of 10.
I like that. Yeah,
Isaac,
give that an 8 out of
10. An 8?
Yeah, because I genuinely laughed out loud by myself at that.
That's very generous.
Well, shows how much I hate this segment. So.
Thanks, dude. Really appreciate that. Okay, next up, here we have. This one works really well with Dean, just based on how Dean said, "Oh, what I like the most about this season." So this one right here is regular fans. Wow, what a cool lightsaber. The Clone Wars fans. Well, actually, hold on. If you really think about it, Bo-Katan, she was handed it down from over here, and then her grandma sneezed over here, and then Moff Gideon walked over to this staircase, and then he pressed this button, and that's the dark lightsaber.
Absolutely. Accurate to a fault.
I definitely thought of Dean when I saw this.
Accurate 100%. To a fault.
Let's give it a rating.
Kim, so thank you, Kim. I'll give that another 8 because I genuinely laughed and I thought, oh yeah, it's Dean.
That's an 8.5 in my book.
I'll give
an 8.5.
That's a 6.25. That's what that is.
Wow. Okay. I guess it's just hard to please Max here.
Yeah. I'm gonna be a hard critic now from now on. Okay, so next up,
no.
Dean, excited. I think this is yours, right? I think.
Yes. The next 3 are mine.
Well, we're only gonna do one.
Yeah.
My boss telling me cell phones aren't allowed while I'm working. Me waiting for my boss to leave so I can look at Baby Yoda memes.
You didn't pick the best one, in my opinion.
I mean,
I can't play the video one. I can't play the video one.
As soon as your boss leaves, you're always on your phone. So
yeah,
fair enough. I don't know.
You think the other one is better?
No. I looked at them afterwards. I was like,
yeah, exactly. That's right.
Nah, I'm good.
Okay, so now, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the greatest new award show ever. Bum, 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 bum. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first annual Mandy's, whereby we go on ahead and award the biggest rewards and awards in the land of Mandalorian as we have watched season number 2. So with that in mind, I've prepared all these categories. Look at that, guys. Do you see right there?
Uh-huh.
Do you see the categories right there? Can you see them?
I see all of them. Yeah.
Okay. So based on that, here we go, guys. We're gonna cast our votes for the Mandys.
Okay, all right, guys.
And so the first Mandy goes to Best Character. We start pretty big here. The Mandys chat participate along with us. What was the best character from season number 2?
In season 2.
You can pick the Mandalorian. No. You can go Grogu if you thought he was the best character. Isaac's. You can go with that. Go ahead.
I know Isaac's.
I can't.
Let's go in alphabetical order. Aethix, you can start. Go ahead.
Well, I can't say Luke Skywalker because he was better.
You can. If you can justify it.
The best, like maybe the best character overall, but not in this TV show. Like if you account for his other appearances, maybe.
Okay.
Not. It's specifically to this season. I'm gonna go with.
Here we go.
So good. I forgot his name.
Mayfield?
Villain. Darksaber.
Moff Gideon?
Moff Gideon.
Moff Gideon.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with him.
All right.
Okay.
Next.
I will go next. I would go on ahead and pick for this particular season.
Did you think I was gonna say Bill Burr just out of interest?
Yeah, that's why. That's why I said Mayfield. I was like Mayfield for sure.
Didn't. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna go on ahead and pick for this season. I think I'm gonna go with Ahsoka.
He was.
Dang it! Now if I pick either of those guys, it look like I'm copying you guys.
Oh, and bum 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 bum. This is an update here, real quick, to the Mandys. You're not allowed to pick the same thing. Go ahead.
Update.
Sorry, that was a breaking news update.
Wow, Isaac took my number 1. Max took my number 2. I guess I'll go with my number 3. Mando.
Mando
was the best.
Wow. Oh wow. Not bad. Not bad. Okay. The next one is going to be best ship destroyed. I'll go first for this one.
Right.
I'll go with the Razor Crest. Go ahead, guys. You can go whatever order you'd like.
I'll go next.
Yep.
TIE Fighter.
Nice. Good. Nice. Nice. Okay. Isaac?
Just a completely irrelevant question. Do land speeders count as a ship?
Nope. They're literally land speeders.
You know what? Just to annoy you, I'm also gonna say TIE. I'm gonna say TIE Fighter.
Okay, but a different one. A different one than the one that.
Why?
Because you're not allowed to pick the same thing.
You can't have that. Then who do you? If we all have 3 different votes, how do you know who wins?
It's not about winning. It's about us giving the Mandy's out.
Fine.
Category number 3.
You know that one episode where that guy was chasing Mando and then Mando juked him and killed him and he went, no, and his ship blew up?
Yes.
That one.
Okay, I'll write that down that way. That one.
Wow.
Make sure you
episode.
Oh my God, he's gonna write the entire thing down. Oh my goodness.
Where the guy juked him.
That ship. Because he
Killed
deserved it.
Okay. Chat, participate
guys,
along with us, by the way. Participate along with us.
From what I'm seeing in chat, the Mandy's are getting bad reviews.
That's fine. They're just haters. Category number 3 is going to be best planet visited.
Tatooine.
Okay. Tatooine. Gamer.
Any day now, guys.
Was there any other planet?
There was the one where they met Ahsoka. That was a different planet. There was the one.
Yeah, I'll go with that because that was visually interesting.
Yeah,
I'll go with that one.
Now the problem was that I was going to go with that one, but okay.
Well, you gave it away, Max. You gotta treat everyone as an enemy.
Okay.
You do not give away your tactics.
Okay. So I'll go with. You know what? I'll go with the what was it? Episode 2, the snow planet, where they were stuck with all those giant spiders.
Yeah, that's a good call. I was gonna say.
What was the name of that snow planet? Anybody remember?
I don't know. That's why I said Tatooine.
Snow Spider Planet. I'm gonna call it Snow Spider Planet.
Is Hoth? Isn't it just Hoth?
No, it's not Hoth.
They just reuse the same.
No. It wasn't Hoth. It wasn't Hoth. And here we go. This is a legit Mandy right here. This actually makes sense. Best episode of the season.
Finale.
And this one we can't have the same ones because it's
finale.
Okay. We're allowed the same answer on this one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. I'm gonna go with the finale. Yeah. I mean, it was after that the Bill Burr episode, and I don't want to say that. So finale.
Be the same. Be a sheep.
Do it, Max.
I want to say the finale, but
do it. Just do it.
You know it's the truth. Do it.
He's just only fooling himself.
The finale did do a really good job of like, it was the payoff. I don't think that as a standalone it would be great.
Well, no, it's a standalone.
When is a finale ever as a standalone?
Fair enough. Sometimes that can happen. And that, ladies and gentlemen, was your first annual and probably last annual Mandy's.
Do you think we can get Ricky Gervais to host the next one, or
I think that we might be able to. I think.
Nice.
I think.
I heard a rumor Disney might pick us up.
Isaac, here's an early pitch for next year. Make like one of those like cheap cutout masks of Ricky Gervais with like where you can just only have like the eyes showing, and actually maybe the mouth as well. And you'll just put it on because you have a British accent, and you'll just be like, "Hey, Ricky Gervais here. We're going to go on ahead and welcome to the second annual." You know.
God doesn't exist. Let's get on with
You stopped streaming, right?
No.
Okay.
Okay.
Dang.
So,
okay. Well,
moving along from there, let's talk about the episode.
Yeah. I forgot we hadn't talked about the episode.
Yeah.
I don't even know what else is there to say about it. I really don't know what
Best
comes
episode
next.
Of the season.
It's yeah.
Incredible CG on Luke. I mean, yes, you could tell it wasn't real, but I think it was as close. It was the same level as the movie CGIs with Moff Tarkin.
No, I don't think it was that good.
Right. Well, that's okay. You'd be wrong, but that's okay. It was definitely on par with the movies, and it was just nice to see a little R2-D2 back. I love that guy. He's so nice.
Who else thought R2-D2 would have like some sort of little compartment that like pops open and Grogu just hops in there?
I totally thought it was gonna happen
or something.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
I did not think the CGI was stellar. It's really good. I did not think it was as good as Tarkin or Leia in Rogue One, or I guess Leia. Wait, was Leia? Did they use CGI for her?
Yeah, pretty sure.
Because I think we only saw the back of her, no? Did we actually see her face in
I don't know.
Episode 9?
I can't remember at the moment.
I don't remember either. But I also think it's just, I don't know why. Mark Hamill is just one of those people that's just really difficult to, as somebody who used to collect like Star Wars Black Series action figures, for whatever reason, nobody ever manages to like get his look right. Like, I don't know what it is, but there's always something off. And so I think that's probably what happened here as well. He's just one of a kind. Yeah. I didn't say that.
Moving on. So
now, as far as the episode, let's go back and I guess kind of just dive into typically how we would. So from an action perspective, I thought pretty well done. I think that I was a little bit disappointed by the threat of the Dark Troopers, because I think that end scene where Luke just wrecks them would be far more impactful if we saw the Dark Troopers like a bit more, so that we could see like just how powerful they are, right?
I was gonna say I wish we saw more Dark Trooper action, definitely. But I agree that the action was some of the best, if not the best, of the season, with the hand-to-hand the dark saber fight.
Yeah,
was like probably the best choreographed fight of the season.
Agreed.
Really
yes, it didn't. It felt like I don't know why a lot of the other choreography in the season, particularly for hand-to-hand combat, it really did genuinely feel like a dance, like choreography, where it felt like they were almost going like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Like it just felt too like polished to be a fight, whereas in this one it actually did genuinely feel like well done. Like there was a bit of kind of impromptu. It felt like more of an actual fight, so I thought that was definitely great. Story wise, obviously we learned a lot of different things. There's also a lot of stuff that's still kind of big question marks, right? Because like even though Moff Gideon clarifies to us that they needed Grogu in order to use his blood to study him, right? And then the doctor also, we find out that he specifically specializes in cloning. So again, put 2 and 2 together, I guess in some way they're trying to use his blood for cloning purposes, correct?
I'm still going with Snoke, but that's just my best guess.
So you think they use his blood
Snoke,
to...
I can't remember, but was Snoke a Force wielder? Like he trained.
Because he like picked up Rey and stuff. Like, around the room.
Right.
Oh, I guess it was like kind of through Sidious.
Yeah, I guess
like, I don't know how that worked. Yeah.
Oh well, yeah.
Like did Snoke himself have the Force?
Wait, was it through Sidious or was it Pal?
Yeah, because he said, every voice inside your head has been me.
Max.
Oh,
Sidious and Palp are the same person.
It's the same person?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's not physically that.
No, they're exactly the same person. Sidious is just this. No, but Sidious was just his alter personality during the Clone Wars.
It was a clone that it was a cloned body that he spoke through. It wasn't physically Sidious's body, though.
So somebody in the chat,
Snoke, yes,
he got cut in half. Snoke got cut in half.
Yeah. It was like so. Basically, the idea that they put in the new trilogy was that Palpatine controlled Snoke and was like basically making him do what he did. But then, because the thing is, if Snoke does have force wielding capabilities, it's possible. But also at the same time, Snoke doesn't look like that type of force wielding warrior that you want. You know, he doesn't look very intimidating.
Snoke wasn't an independent brain, was he? Snoke wasn't his own person.
I don't think so. I think there's a reason why he even looks a bit like a really weathered down Palpatine, right?
Like without Palpatine there, Snoke's just flesh and bone. He's not a real person.
I almost think that maybe it takes them decades and decades to like try to infuse the blood into a clone, and eventually the one that works out is Snoke. So it's like they didn't get it like perfect where it's like, oh wow, look at that, it's like a perfect clone where he's really like physically fit and everything. It's almost like that's the best that they could do was Snoke. You know what I mean?
I'm going with Snoke.
It would make sense though, because Palpatine has survived through centuries and centuries, and it would make sense because the Empire is still here, creating clones to probably try to bring either Palpatine back in a new body, or just have Palpatine control everything from like behind the scenes in the Force, probably.
Yeah,
it's a possibility.
There is also people in the chat saying that if you literally pause the previous episode, you can see Snoke in one of those tubes.
Well, yeah, that was the thing. It definitely did look like Snoke.
Yeah, that's why I think we got that idea of whether or not it actually is him.
It just seems strange, but like, yeah, it's possible.
I like the fact that Gideon hints kind of in the context of this timeline, I guess, at the First Order, right? Also, when he uses specifically like the word order, and it's kind of like, hey, get it? It's time to bring order to the galaxy and all that. So I think that that's probably, again, kind of on the nose, but you don't think that was the reference to First Order?
The reason it just didn't seem like that to me right away was just because like when the Empire was trying to also bring order to the galaxy, like that was the whole point. Like they were trying to also bring order to the galaxy. I just think it's like the Empire is like, that's what they want to do. The Empire wants to bring order, and what that means is being on top, like being the strongest and like the #1 government. Is
there somebody beeping?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
I did hear that, but I don't know. I don't think that was on my end. I don't know what that was.
I don't know what that was. It
just sounded, I wonder how, was that
like
just
squealing.
In the corner?
It sounded like squealing. I don't know. Okay. Like if a dog squeals or something. Okay.
But yeah, so I don't know. It didn't really seem like on the nose necessarily to First Order. I don't really know how the First Order came even to power. They just kind of like came there. Because clearly, like if we think about this, there was the Moff Gideon part of the Empire, and then we know Thrawn, the Thrawn section of the Empire is still up and running somewhere. So like there's scattered parts of the Empire still all about. So I'm curious if maybe it does eventually lead into a First Order.
At some point it has to come together as the First Order, right?
It would make sense because
hold up. Another quick question. In Force Awakens, they actually have clones, right? Like those are back to being clones, aren't they? Like the stormtroopers, are they clones again?
No, they ran out of clones, and then they started recruiting like anybody. Like
yeah, I think but that's how we got Finn. Yeah, like they're not clones anymore.
But why would his name be FN2817?
Well, like because that's just how the Empire works.
Number. Yeah.
Like, so they would
just take them as kids.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they would take them as kids. Maybe they would take them as older.
Because I was thinking maybe that's like kind of like maybe they use Grogu's blood to get clones again or something. I don't know.
No, because they started running out of clones. That's why they started recruiting like regular people.
Yeah,
right? I think I'm right with that.
Do you think that there's a chance that Grogu is a clone of Yoda?
No, I don't think so.
I've never thought that. That's a very new idea. Yeah, my first instinct is no. But what would make you think
wouldn't it make the most sense?
I would say, like, to me, okay, so again, that goes back to my theory from right before, that if he is a clone, that means that he was like a successful clone, right? So maybe his blood, we're assuming that it's because of his force and like his ability to control the force that they would use the blood, but maybe it's because he's a clone, they need his blood so that they could create new clones.
Because they did say he was like a powerful force wielder. Like that was one of the big reasons.
Yeah, no. When Moff Gideon specifically talks about him, he says he's special because he has powers and blah 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 blah.
Yeah, I assume just that race in particular is like powerful with the
Force.
Yeah,
that race is naturally like extremely powerful. That's why Yoda was so powerful in the Grand Master in the Jedi Order.
I don't think it's a bad theory. I hope it's not true.
I hope it's not true too, because I feel like that would be a cop out.
Doing that thing of where they shrink it again, the world, you know, like everybody's connected to somebody, and I hope that's
because again, it shrinks the universe.
Well, either he's like either Grogu had family from like way long ago, but like I guess 50 years ago, which would be actually if 50 years from that point, wouldn't 50 years from this point from Mandalorian be before Skywalker and everything?
Well, Luke will
because it's 20 years between the new trilogy and
Luke definitely looks young here, right?
Yeah.
So
this will look more than 10 years after Return.
So when when he was born or hatched or whatever that species does, like it would have to have been prior to everything. So Yoda would for sure probably have known, because it was Grogu was at the Jedi Temple before everything. And Mace probably would have known, and probably like the Jedi Council would have known about Grogu.
Yeah, because at that point, actually, Yoda would still be alive, right?
Oh, Yoda would still be younger. He was like 900 years
that's a good
by the
point.
time he died.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah. So it's just interesting because like it's either he had family from before and was born, or it really is like Yoda's family or like offspring. Do you know what I mean? Like
son?
It's like
Yoda's son?
like
Maybe.
the son. So it's like it's just I just thinking
again
about that.
It from a storyline perspective, it is kind of interesting in terms of like, you know, the father trains the son, and then the son gets trained by, the father trains Luke, and then Luke is going to be kind of that guiding role for Grogu. My question is, where is Grogu in between episode 6 and episode 7? Like, I know that this happens between that, but now.
So, well, that's the thing. Like, we see Luke when he's old, right? Like in the first movie. So it's like,
so there's this big giant gap somewhere.
What is it? Roughly 40 years, let's say, maybe a little less than that, but like between 30 to 40 years or so in the future. So
he would be like teenage Grogu coming to a movie or show like, near you, kind of like teenage Groot.
Do you think that Grogu would be able to like actually like talk and
I don't know, that's the thing,
because
how old was Yoda? Did you say he was 5?
He was like 900 when he died or something.
Okay, so Grogu, when the First Order comes about, he should be 90, right?
Roughly, I'd say.
So that's the question of like, where is he in that whole entire saga?
Well, I guess
unless if he's dead
by Luke.
He could be dead.
He could very much be dead.
Yeah. Well, because something happens because Luke's not with Grogu anymore.
Could it be that Kylo kills Grogu, and that's like where he turns Sith?
Oh yeah, because he turns bad at Luke's temple.
Yeah,
where he's training other Jedis, young Jedis. Grogu could be one of those young Jedis, and then that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. I wouldn't be surprised if you were right with that.
Maybe that's the thing. Well, now people are really going to despise Kylo. That's all you have to do. Now, rewatching those movies, he's not going to have such a good redeeming.
Grogu.
Yeah,
that's it.
Because it's like you killed Han. You killed Grogu. It's like, bro, okay, listen. The Han thing, we got over after a little while. But Grogu, my man, that is too far. So it would be interesting to see how that plays out.
I mean, we also like, this is the great thing I think I love about the Star Wars universe is like, we're thinking in right now what's going to happen and what possibly could happen. Even though Luke is has Grogu right now and is training Grogu at possibly the temple or whatever. Mando is still out there. Ahsoka's still out there. Like, there's so much happening in the universe at one time, right? Like right now, if we're putting it into perspective, like Ahsoka is probably doing and fighting something.
Well, she's trying to find Thrawn
around the same time. Yeah, but it's around the same time, so a lot is happening. So like the new future shows, like Mando could easily come back. Like someone said in the chat, Mando could definitely come back and grab him. Gaming Pizza, I think, said that. But like there's a lot of things that could happen in the time, because 40 years is a lot of time, right? So I think, if anything, I actually appreciate talking about it right now. I think I appreciate the way they ended it more, because it almost leaves, it's like, as much as I hated Mandalorian, it's like it introduced so many new avenues of storytelling that, like, I think I'm okay with me not appreciating Mando personally.
The actual like character,
but also kind of the show. Like, it's not what I was expecting, not really what I wanted, but you know, it's kind of what we got. Like, right? Like that was kind of the common theme that we had, is like, it's not what we wanted, it's not what we were expecting, not personally what I wanted, but it's like what we got. And so I think it's great for what it is. Like, it set up everything. Like, I think going forward, I don't really know personally what the appeal is. Like, if they focus maybe on Mandalorian stuff for like Bo-Katan, maybe that's the interest. But like, I think personally, with the way they set the first 2 seasons up, like my interests are like, hey, now I kind of want to go and just check out like whatever other shows they have. Like,
Okay, wait. So that's an interesting point. So you're not excited for season 3 of Mando?
I don't see what there is to be excited about personally.
Because for you, the only thing that was of intrigue was to see Grogu's chapter play out.
Like the only thing that is bringing me back to, I think, Mandalorian is the Darksaber. Like, that's the only reason that I would be bringing back. Like, that's the only reason I would be.
So do you think that there's a chance that literally, which would seem, in my opinion, that would be very lame, and it would be a super kind of cop out, that season 3, let's say episode 3, Luke brings Grogu back and he's like, hey, I can't train him, whatever, blah, 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 or some way they just reunite and it's like, here we go again.
If they do that, I think they'd kill the show. Like, I probably wouldn't watch it. Like, what's the point then? Like, unless they, I guess, introduce something like we find another of his species, like that is older, or like something that's just like we learn more about. Like, again, like, this is the thing. They take so many twists and turns that it's, at this point, I almost don't care what they do with the show. You know, like, it's like, it's almost like we're along for the ride rather than them giving us what we kind of want, like what we want. Like, my point was more so that they're just trying to open up avenues of storytelling, in my opinion, with, you know, different type, like the Ahsoka show and like different Rebel shows and all these things. It's like, hey, there's at least one character in this universe you probably will like. Go check out, like, kind of like go check out those shows. Like, they're trying to, I guess, mold everything into like its own story.
So I'm confused, what it seems like. Dave, do you like the show or not?
I have mixed opinions, honestly. Like, I do like it as like look, dude, I've seen way worse shows and I like those shows. Like as from a show's perspective, like, I have a spectrum in terms of what I like. Like, I wouldn't really place this on a higher end of a show for me personally. I probably place this mid-tier ish, but like, I enjoyed it. I'm not gonna say I didn't enjoy this series, but as like a Star Wars fan, it's almost like it's giving me so many mixed feelings of like, what are you trying to do here? Like, what is the goal? Like, what's the goal of the show?
Make money.
Genuinely. Well, like, no. I mean, like, from a storytelling, like, lore perspective. No, of course, everything's to make money.
I don't think they had one. I think it's very similar to the sequels, is they don't really have one. They just know people want more Star Wars stuff.
The only reason I don't agree with that.
I disagree with that because to me, I think that this
I know
show,
the people who are working behind the scenes too.
Don't get me wrong, like, absolutely, you could make the argument of like, oh, this is all merchandising and they just want more shows and blah, whatever. Like, again, I think that entertainment always has to be an overlap of commerce and art. It can't be, if it's just art, then you should never actually desire to see it or anything like that. It should never be consumed because it should just be done in a vacuum because you're only doing it for yourself. So like the idea of getting philosophical about like, oh, they're doing it because of the money and blah blah blah. I disagree with that because, again, to me, I think Mandalorian.
Philosophical, saying a business is trying to make money.
Yes, of course.
Philosophical.
No. I'm saying people will say, like, again, maybe I'm misquoting you, but you're saying that this show feels like it's done just for the purposes of merchandising.
I'd say it's for the purpose of making money, yeah.
No.
Same with the sequels.
But you're saying that's the main purpose, like what they do, and they base like scenes and episodes based on what will.
I mean, okay. To be fair,
to be fair, the highest level,
sure,
is to make money.
Sure, yes, and we could say that about anything, right? Like when you go buy food, it's to make money, right? Like nobody's giving you food away for free, right?
The only reason I think.
I don't think that that's a fair critique. I think this is the best Star Wars project. Aside from Rogue One, I think that this is the best Star Wars project
it's
since
not a critique.
Since Disney has taken over.
Negative thing. That is what it is.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just assuming that it's to me, what that sounds like, and again, maybe I'm just misinterpreting, but to me, it sounds like you're saying there's no need for this show to exist. It does not in any way expand the lore or do anything for Star Wars.
But that's not what I meant by what I said. But now you've brought that up, I would agree that I don't think there is a need for the show to exist. I have enjoyed like a lot of the time with the show, but I don't think one specific person at Disney had this vision and went, we have to make this show because I have this vision of how the show turns out. I think the higher ups went, okay, we're going to make a Mandalorian show, figure it out. I don't think it was a vision. I think it was a business proposition. Go on.
So the only reason I disagree with you, Athix, is because there was a time where I was like keeping up with what was happening behind the scenes with like executives, because they're at a few months ago, or I think even now, they're still doing a transition at the top right now. They're switching from one Bob to another Bob as their CEO, which is really funny. But also when you think about who is working in the background of creating the show, like I always say his name wrong, but
Jon Favreau.
Yeah, Jon Favreau.
It was a vision.
His vision. Like
he created the show. This was not pitched to him. He had this idea to do this show, and he pitched it to Disney, and Disney said, "Sure."
His vision.
So hold on.
Okay.
Sorry. I had a whole point.
Go.
So like the other thing is like it's just from what to like reiterate what I was saying earlier. I genuinely don't think this show was made for people who are casual fans of the show. Like it's just genuinely, from what it looks like, it doesn't seem like it's a casual like you can enjoy it, but what it seems like they're more focused on was setting up other avenues, like I was saying, of like different shows, because like as much as this show might seem like it's like, hey, look at Grogu and whatever, like set up the universe, it doesn't explain anything. Like it really doesn't explain anything. It really just leaves you with more questions than answers by the end of the show.
I disagree.
Okay.
Because to me, somebody like myself, right, going into this, I did not watch Clone Wars, right? Or sorry, I've seen a few episodes, but I'm not like knowledgeable on the events of Clone Wars. I would not consider myself to be a huge Star Wars fan, right? So like I'm aware of things, but I'm not like I confused Palpatine and Darth Sidious. So take that as you will, right?
They're the same people.
Well, but I thought that they were two different things. So I'm trying to contextualize in terms of like the fact that I'm not like super duper hardcore into it, right? But for me, the introduction of, first of all, a lot more of the lore of Mandalorians. I've always thought, just like everybody else, like when we saw Captain Phasma, we were all like, whoa, that's a cool looking armor. A lot of Star Wars is just really cool designs, right?
I didn't say that.
Okay, well, I think that the toy sales and merchandising clearly points to the fact that a lot of people thought she looks cool.
I'm just saying I had a different opinion.
But I think that a lot of the appeal to me about the Mandalorians was just the fact that they looked awesome. Like I thought they looked cool. I think that even in this show, like the not Bo-Katan, what's the Sasha Banks's character? Like the other one.
I have no idea.
No. She gets hit, but
nobody died.
She was kind of like limping. Yeah, she was kind of limping.
Right.
I think that, like, you look at even their armor, they look really cool. But the thing is, it at some point you kind of want, like, okay, well, give me some substance like behind these things so that then maybe I could start caring about like the characters or the history. I think the show did do a pretty good job of exploring Mandalorian culture and like giving us context about the code of the Mandalorians and how there are, even within that subtext, there is different groups and like Bo-Katan's view on things, and how Mando himself, he's just like really super traditional, but by the end of the show, even he breaks a lot of his like code, right, in order for Grogu and this group of people that he opens.
But would you have known about like had I not said anything though?
About what?
About like the different races of Mandalore and stuff like that? Would you have known about that type of stuff?
No, well,
like
because they establish it. Because Bo-Katan takes her helmet off the very first time that they meet. She like every time that the first time that he meets the guy.
Do you think this entices you to watch Clone Wars? Do you think that this entices you to watch any of the other?
I would love to see. I would love to see Clone Wars just because I've heard that eventually, like, it pays off. It just has a really slow start. But again, to me, I think that's point A, is Mandalorian lore, I think, was explored very well in this show. Considering the name of the show is Mandalorian, I think that they nailed that part. Now, the character of the Mandalorian himself, I think, is probably the weakest element in terms of they do use some storytelling aspects, like the fact that he, again, is willing to take off the helmet and all that. It's not like beating you over the head to like say like, oh, for you, I'm willing to do it. But that's kind of like some of the storytelling that we get with the Mandalorian. I wish there was more personality to him, but I think he's supposed to be this kind of blank canvas type character so that more of the attention can go to the world and the things that he interacts with. Then
Mando, sorry.
I think the Darksaber was, again, cool thing. Like, all the lore we learned at the end there about the Darksaber, didn't know any of that stuff. The fact that it has to be, again, adding to the Mandalorian culture, that he who rules Mandalore wields the Darksaber, but it can only be like respectfully like transferred through the combat. Again, adding to the lore of the Mandalorians, because they're all about combat, and they're so it works with that element as well. Grogu, with like, this show introduced Grogu, so he's like a worldwide phenomena, right?
Yeah, for sure. But I don't know.
So to me, I'm not really sure that I think I don't particularly disagree with the idea that the show did not introduce anything. The question would be more like what Isaac maybe is raising is, am I interested to know all this stuff? And that becomes a lot more subjective, right? Because for some people like myself, I'm happy to learn more about the Mandalorians because I've always thought they were really visually cool, but didn't have any type of context behind their personality, world, lore. So I'm happy to go on that ride. But some people might be like, I had no interest. Like, they look cool. That's all I need.
Yeah, I mean, like, that's why they're making 25 or like whatever was it, 12, 15 new shows or whatever for Star Wars, and like they're doing such a wide variety. It's because like it's like there's so many things in Star Wars to like. There's no way they can just like pinpoint everything. It's like certain things kind of have to be specific, where it's like Mando with the Darksaber. Like, if they didn't do the Darksaber, if like they didn't do a Darksaber segment like throughout the seasons in Mandalorian, it would have been a huge miss. Like, the fact, like, those two, Mandalorians and Darksaber, has to be like in the same arc together. So it's like,
I agree that, for example, what we learned in this finale about the Darksaber would have made the Darksaber so much cooler if it was that information, or that nugget of information of like, he who rules Mandalore wields the Darksaber. It's like, that would have been cool to know, you know, because it would have been a huge factor, like when we saw the reveal with Moff Gideon, or anything going forward of like, how the heck did Gideon get the saber? Like, all these things would have been, obviously, in hindsight now, would have been more impactful knowing what we know now, right?
I think it was pretty impactful the way they did it, though. I like the way they did it.
Initially, to me, I was like, "Oh, it's a cool lightsaber." It's like that meme that Isaac posted, you know? Because to me, I did not have the context that I have now. Like now, seeing that scene would be far more impactful because I'd be like, "What the hell?" Like he's
dude,
wielding.
That scene made me freak out.
He's wielding the saber. That like, how the heck did he get it? Where did he get it from? What was the context of that? Like so it would be far more impactful now, right?
But that's my point. Is like being a far more avid Star Wars fan, the impacts are there for you rather than for anyone who is just there to enjoy the show for its just it being itself.
Again, I cannot argue with the whole point of like enjoy the show because that is super subjective. Like if you don't like the show, you don't like the show. I'm not gonna spend time convincing you that you should like the show because I get why.
To more,
it's
like,
just an
like
element of like. I disagree. Like I raised the point of where I said I think I'm more casual than you are, and I enjoy the show for different things. But again, that being said, it is also under the guise of admitting that this show is not what I wanted it to be. But once I accepted the fact that like, oh, okay, like Favreau and the team, they're going in a different direction. Like this still has to tie into the other touch points of Star Wars. I get it. Like, again, like I've said, I personally think every time that if everything comes back to the Skywalkers, I think that it shrinks the universe and it makes it feel smaller. But I also understand that that's kind of the thing, like that's the trope, is that everything comes back to the Skywalkers. So it is what it is, you know?
It is what it is. I agree.
Anything to add, Aethix Prime? I feel like we've been debating. I apologize.
That was a lot. That was a lot to take in. Is it the best Star Wars content I've ever seen? No. Is it the worst? Definitely not. I didn't hate it. I didn't love it. I'll continue watching it just to see if it gets any better. I thought this last episode was the best of the season, but am I just saying that because Luke Skywalker and R2-D2 were in it? Maybe.
Yes.
Probably, but
even though, again, quick question for you. So I'm just like, this is just as a curiosity thing. So I'm just in the sense that to you is the only thing about Star Wars that you are genuinely like you think is great is that first trilogy, and so all you care about is that, like everything that happens in the context of that frame. And this is not a critique. I'm genuinely like if you are, I would agree.
I'm curious.
No, definitely not. Of course, I love the original trilogy. Who doesn't? But I also have probably quite an unpopular liking for the prequels as well. I quite enjoy the prequels. To be honest, I grew up with them. I have quite a soft spot for especially like Revenge of the Sith and the Phantom Menace. Attack of the Clones it's hard to defend Attack of the Clones. But when it comes to like the sequels, I don't really care about them. I kind of just forgot about them really. But no, I haven't seen all these like Clone Wars and
Rebels,
Rebels and all that. I haven't seen any of that. It's not that I don't have an interest in it. It's just that I don't want to commit the tens of hours needed to watch all of them. That's all.
Fair enough.
But I enjoyed it. I'd give this episode a thumbs up. Overall, I would give...
thumbs up across the board.
Yeah,
2 episodes in a row.
I still think season 1 I enjoyed more, but
that's a good question. Yeah. So you liked season 1 better, and
I like
overall
season 1 better.
Yeah,
I like season 1 better as well.
Same for you, Gamer.
But I find it's the whole classic sequelitis, isn't it? It's very hard to beat something that was so well received.
I just again wasn't expecting the season to be what it was.
I'm gonna be the unpopular one. I'll say season 2 was better because to me season 1 was better. Like episode 1 finale. That's it. This season had more. Like Boba Fett happened this season. So.
Yeah, I'm really surprised, by the way, that your theory of him dying didn't happen.
Me too.
That was surprised. A big shock. I really was convinced that was going to happen.
I mean, who knows? Maybe they'll run him through that book of Boba Fett, and maybe the book ends with
Are we all in agreement that this was the best episode then of the season?
Yeah, pretty sure.
Yeah,
so what would you guys say the weakest episode was?
Number 1.
Isaac, do you have one? I'm just thinking because I think it might be.
I do have one.
Go ahead.
I'm not quite sure what the episode number was, but the one right after the spider one, the really short episode where they meet up with the
Bo-Katan.
Bo-Katan,
yeah,
for the first time. That was probably my most forgettable episode.
That's what I was gonna say because that's the only thing I remember from that episode. Like, I to me, like you see, when I think back on the season, that spider episode is super memorable. So like for the action, it was so cool. That whole like invasion looked really awesome. So memorable there. Episode 1 memorable with the big giant snake thing. Plus it introduced the reveal at the end with Boba and the armor reintroduction. So whatever, I'll give it some credit there. Finale was good. Ahsoka Tano episode was possibly the best episode in my opinion, just because I like as a standalone, I think it's a better episode than the finale. Like
I totally agree with that.
Like self-contained. So Ahsoka, then the temple where Grogu gets kidnapped. That was a great episode. Like crazy action scenes. Razor Crest gets blown up. So to me, I agree with you, Isaac. I think it's that episode. I don't remember which one. Was that episode 3 or 4?
I want to say 4.
4, maybe.
But that's a guess, but I want to say 4.
Yeah.
So I think Spiders was 3. So overall,
I'm excited. I want to see. I'm curious to see what they do. If Mandalorian stays focused on Mando, I'm super curious to see what they do.
I agree. I mean, I want to see more Boba, but I hope that's not the last we see of Pedro Pascal because I just personally really like him as an actor. I like him. I want to see more of him. So I hope that's not the last we've seen.
I agree. So I'm hopeful for season 3. Bring it on. Anything else you guys want to add?
You know what's interesting?
Sorry,
I just saw this on Twitter and it was like kind of interesting. Luke came out with the smoke a lot like Vader did. Or does.
And in the hallway,
like father, like son.
Yeah, they did that.
That would have been cool if you had a very similar shot. It was all black and then green lightsaber. That would have been really cool.
Well, it's almost
that would have been a bit too on the nose.
But it's almost like even like in Rogue One and like when Vader arrives on the little entry.
I thought that's what we were talking about. Real quick, if we're wrapping it up, just thought we should give a mention to Jeremy. I want to say Jeremy Bullock. Who was the original Boba Fett? He passed away yesterday, so I thought we just
rest in peace and
to him.
Yes, of course.
Because without him, we wouldn't be talking about Mando right now. Well, we would. You know what I mean.
Yes. Rest in peace. And our condolences to his family and his loved ones. Before we wrap it up, or at least before. Well, I guess, let's do the shout-outs first. Athix, you want to let people know where they can watch you, where they can check you out, follow you?
My channel is Athix. If you search it up, you'll find it. I'm Isaac Simpson on Twitter, but just come find my YouTube channel. It's Athix.
There you go. Gamer, Dean, let them know.
So I'm still thinking of a custom URL to get for the channel, but if you type Retry Star Wars VR in the YouTube channel box, then in the
Star
search
Wars?
box. VR, yeah.
Oh, I thought you said one population or whatever it's called.
Well, that's what it was before, but I'm starting to do I'm doing the Star Wars VR game now. So
cool.
First episode was up a few days ago. Second episode's going up today. So yeah, it's hype. It's definitely hype.
Go get yourself some more Star Wars content. Of course, I'm at Blitzringer on all the social medias and platforms. Thank you so very much for that. Guys, before I wrap up the stream, I just got to read a few super chats. So I'm going to mute myself if you guys don't mind. And as soon as I'm done, I'll hop back in the call. Okay.
Also, thanks to you two for watching with me. It was fun.
Fun.
We should do that. Oh,
yeah.
And I prepared Christmas gifts, guys. Did you? Hold up. Okay.
I didn't go that far.
I guess we'll do that next time. Okay. Okay. I'll be right back. Okay, guys. So I am indeed eternally. Whoa. What's going on with my? Why is this all? There we go. So first and foremost, I want to thank you guys so very much. Tony Stark, thank you for the $4.99 super chat saying, "Hey Blitz, I'm here. How are you?" I'm doing very well, Tony Stark. I hope you stuck around till the very end of the stream. I appreciate that. Spider, thank you so very much for the $4.99 super chat saying, "Hi Blitz, I got another free super chat." Spider is getting those free super chats from YouTube. I don't know how he's doing it, but by the way, guys, if you don't know, make sure you don't even have to use this on me, but check your super chat buttons, because apparently YouTube is giving away some super chats. So maybe check your favorite creators when you're watching them. There might be an opportunity to do a free super chat. So if you want to put that to a good use. In addition to that, guys, of course, if you have not joined our Discord, discord.gg/Blitzwinger, please join. We are now over 2,000 members strong. We'd love to have you guys join us as well. I do also want to go on ahead and let you guys know that, of course, come next year, we will be doing another Mando cast, watching along the other episodes. But I have been talking with these two buffoons to go on ahead and maybe do something similar for the upcoming Marvel shows. So that might be something that will be happening in January. So if you have suggestions, I guess, for like funny segments for something along the lines of Mando memes or something like that for a Marvel themed show, please let me know in the comment section below or in the chat. Of course, the other thing I want to do is give a shout out to Rafael Bene for becoming a member. So thank you so very much for that. Leave a like if you guys enjoyed Mando Cast. I had an absolute blast watching the show along with you guys. You guys oftentimes dropping some knowledge on us. So that really does help out as well. Of course, have an absolutely fantastic day. I will hopefully catch you guys here next time. Peace out. See you later.